Good evening, everyone. I'm Meteorologist Richie with iWeatherFirst with tonight's update on Hurricane Helene, so let's jump right into it. These are the storms out here in the Atlantic and the Gulf of Mexico. We've got Tropical Storm Isaac, which is not going to be a bother for us at all as it goes off into the northern Atlantic. We also have a tropical disturbance now that has been upgraded to a 90% chance of tropical development over the next couple of days. And of course, we've got Hurricane Helene. Here is Helene on the visible satellite, and you could see that eye is becoming more pronounced as the sun goes down today, and the eye is starting to open up a little bit. You can even see those clouds right around the center of that eye wall getting even stronger with the convection in the system, and it's significantly been rapidly intensifying over the past 36 hours here as it ingests all that warm water from the Gulf of Mexico. We still have active alerts pretty much for the entire state of Florida here. We've got hurricane warnings all throughout the Big Bend, stretching all the way down to Tampa. Then we have a hurricane watch from Tampa south down, and then southwest Florida and the entire east coast of Florida as well under a tropical storm warning, which means tropical storm conditions are now expected in the next couple of hours and have been ongoing throughout the whole day today. Here's a look at the live Doppler radar. You can see on the Tallahassee radar site that eye is now in range, and you can see all that rain that's being dumped onto the Big Bend over the past couple hours. All that rain funneling into the Big Bend here, as you can see all that rain being pushed up onto the Big Bend here in Tallahassee, Quincy, Bainbridge, Georgia as well. Everyone's getting in on the rain, and all that rain impacting west coast of Florida too. Look at Tampa and St. Petersburg here. Here's a look at the Howard Franklin Bridge, and you can see as those tropical storm force winds slamming into that camera, bouncing it around here. You can even see the water from Tampa Bay spilling over into I-275. This is also in Tampa Bay as well. You can see no one's on the road, which is great. That's what we want to see. And here's a look at the Montlachey Bridge, and you can see on the east and west cameras here, cameras bouncing around with all that wind and rain. You can see all the waves crashing in to the sides of the road there. Looks like there's some emergency vehicles preventing people from going in. This is a bridge that connects Cape Coral with Pine Island there. It even looks like there's a news vehicle. Yeah, it looks like that's NBC2 there. Hopefully they're being safe there too, covering the storm. And to Naples, this is the pier, the Sunset Pier, courtesy of EarthCam. You see those waves crashing into the pier. Looks like they shut down the pier for safety. However, there's still some bystanders there just checking it out and just seeing what it's like. And here's Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. You can see the rain on the camera lens there, and looks pretty ominous there with all the clouds and everything gathering as we get ready for the storm. And now to some crazy video a viewer shot at Bahia Mar Marina in Harbor Beach, Florida. You can see some lightning at the beginning of the video, and then you can see all that wind and rain as that feeder band was coming through earlier today. Thanks so much for sending that to us, and stay safe out there. Here is the latest track for the National Hurricane Center. Now, we had the 5 o'clock update, but the hurricane hunters flew in and at 6:20 p.m. issued an update onto the storm, and this is the latest. They recorded 130 mile per hour maximum sustained winds. That puts the storm now into a category 4 status. Moving a little bit faster now, northeast at 23 miles per hour, and that pressure is dropping now down to 947 millibars, which means the storm is getting even stronger now. And look at that radii field. You can see that tropical storm force winds extending at least 300 to 400 miles outside of the center of the storm. And with the storm approaching, it's actually crossing over some of the buoys on the National Data Buoy Center network. And this is station number 42036. And we showed this to you a little bit earlier today, and I wanted to show you the latest panoramic pictures it took. Looks like either it had a camera malfunction or maybe it was just too dark. But you can see in some of the photos there, the waves crashing into there, and lots of rain as it goes through that eye wall. It's now recording wave heights of 25 feet, we can see. The latest model run with the rainfall, and the National Weather Service predicts about 6 to 10 inches of rain to fall in the Big Bend area, about 4 to 6 inches across West Florida, and about 2 to 4 inches here in South Florida as those feeder bands wrap around the state. With all that rain comes that flash flooding risk again, still 70% chance or higher of flash flooding occurring in the Big Bend area and extending all throughout the entire state of Florida. 15 to 20 foot storm surge still possible with this system as it approaches land. All the way from Apalachicola to the Suwannee River, expect 15 to 20 feet of storm surge, 8 to 12 feet if just north of Tampa, 5 to 8 feet as we go down the state on the southwest side, and 3 to 5 feet as stretches all the way down from Cape Coral to Flamingo. We are definitely going to see this make an impact somewhere between Perry and Tallahassee. That's the latest on the tropics. Be sure to stay with us on our YouTube channel and ring the bell for notifications. Stay safe out there.